We have been looking for the fountain of youth in all the wrong places. In the West, we treat aging like a war. We fight it with expensive surgeries, we battle it with grueling gym routines, and we try to drug it into submission with a cabinet full of pills. And yet, look around. We are stiffer, sicker, and more immobile than ever before. But 6,000 miles away, in the quiet villages of Japan, they aren't fighting aging. They are flowing with it. Japan is home to more people over the age of 100 than anywhere else on Earth. And when researchers from Stanford and top universities in Tokyo finally stopped looking at their diet and started looking at their daily habits, they found something shocking. These centenarians aren't running marathons. They aren't lifting heavy weights. They are practicing a hidden movement diet. 6 specific, ancient micromovements that they weave into their day like breathing. Movements so subtle, Western medicine ignored them for decades. But now, brain scans and joint imaging prove that these tiny habits are the difference between rotting in a nursing home and gardening in your 90s. If you are over 50 and you feel your body stiffening up, listen closely. We are about to unlock the 6 movements that keep the Japanese ageless. You don't need a gym. You don't need gear. You just need to pay attention. Before we begin, do me a favor, type your name and your country in the comments. I want to see how far this message travels. Number 6. The turtle walk, or Sampo. If I told you to go for a walk, you'd probably lace up your sneakers and try to power walk to get your heart rate up. Stop doing that. That is exercise for the body, but Sampo is exercise for the brain. This is a deliberate, mindful stroll done at half your normal speed. In the West, we walk to get somewhere. In Japan, they walk to feel the ground. When you slow down, something biological shifts. You force your foot to roll from the heel, through the arch, to the toe. This engages all 33 joints in the human foot. A study from Kyoto University showed that this slow, rhythmic pressure sends a massive signal up your nervous system to your brain, lowering cortisol and reducing arterial stiffness. It turns off the fight or flight stress response that rusts our bodies from the inside out. Tip: tomorrow morning, find some grass or dirt. Take off your shoes if you can. Walk so slowly that you feel every single toe touch the earth. Breathe in for 2 steps, out for 4. You aren't burning calories. You are rewiring your nervous system. Number 5. The joint oil ritual, or radio taizo. Imagine an entire nation, at 6:30 a.m., stopping to move in unison. This is radio taizo. It's a broadcast that has played in Japan since 1928. It is not a workout. It is a tune-up. As we age, our joints dry out. The synovial fluid, which is like the motor oil for your knees and shoulders, gets thick and stagnant. Radio taizo is a series of rhythmic, flowing movements designed to pump fresh, nutrient-rich fluid back into the cartilage. Western exercise is about contraction, squeeze and release. This is about circulation, flow and extend. Researchers found that seniors who do this daily have a 55% reduction in back pain and significantly fewer falls. They don't get strong, they get fluid. Tip: you don't need the radio broadcast. Just spend 3 minutes every morning moving your joints in circles: wrists, shoulders, hips, ankles. Do not hold the stretch. Just keep moving. Think of it as oiling the hinges of your body before you start your day. Number 4. The chair cure, or the deep squat. We suffer from a modern plague I call chair syndrome. We sit at breakfast, we sit in the car, we sit at work, and we sit on the couch. This permanent 90-degree angle locks our hips and destroys our pelvic floor. In the blue zones of Japan, resting doesn't mean sitting in a chair. It means dropping into a deep squat. Biomechanically, this is the most important posture for human longevity. It decompresses the lower spine, opens the hips, and strengthens the muscles responsible for bladder control and independence. A 12-year study linked the ability to hold this pose with a massive reduction in mortality rates. Tip: I know many of you cannot do this yet. That is okay. Start by holding onto a door frame or a sturdy sink. Lower yourself down as far as you can comfortably go, keeping your heels flat. If your heels pop up, put a book under them. Just hang out there for 30 seconds. You are reminding your body of the posture it was designed to use. Number 3. The brain balancer, or single leg standing. In Japan, doctors don't just check your blood pressure. They check your balance. They ask you to stand on one leg for 1 minute. It sounds ridiculous, but Mayo Clinic researchers have called this the single best predictor of how long you will live. Why? Because balancing on one leg isn't a muscle trick. It's a brain calculation. Your brain has to make hundreds of micro-adjustments every second to keep you upright. This fires up the neural pathways that usually go dark as we age. It keeps the grey matter dense. A study from Fukuoka University found that seniors who practiced this daily had 68% fewer hip fractures. Tip: tie this to a habit you already have. When you brush your teeth in the morning, stand on your left leg. When you brush them at night, stand on your right. If you wobble, that's good. That is your brain waking up. Number 2. The independence test, or floor transitions. In Japan, life happens on the floor. They eat there, they relax there. This means they are getting up and down from the ground dozens of times a day. In the West, once we hit 60, we stop getting on the floor because we are afraid we can't get back up. And because we stop doing it, we lose the ability. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. A famous study called the sitting-rising test showed that people who can sit on the floor and stand back up without using their hands or knees for support are statistically almost immune to early mortality. It requires core strength, coordination, and motor planning, all the things that keep you out of a nursing home. Tip: practice this on a soft carpet or yoga mat. Start near a couch. Lower yourself to a kneeling position, then to a seated position. Then, get back up. Use your hands if you need to, but try to use them less and less over time. The day you stop getting on the floor is the day you start aging rapidly. Number 1. The towel twist, or tenugai hibiki. This is the secret weapon of Japanese centenarians. It looks too simple to work, but the science is undeniable. You take a small towel, hold it with arms outstretched, and gently pull it apart to create tension. Then, keeping your hips forward, you twist your upper body side to side. This does something weights cannot do. It activates the deep stabilizer muscles of the spine and core while engaging your grip strength. And here is the secret. Grip strength is directly correlated to heart health and longevity. By combining the twist with the grip, you are wringing out the tension from your nervous system and strengthening the fascia that holds your body together. Brain scans show this movement lights up both hemispheres of the brain at once. Tip: do this right before bed. It acts as a nervous system reset, calming your body down for deep, restorative sleep. Just 2 minutes. Here is the truth. You do not need to move to Japan to age like them. You do not need good genes. You just need to stop fighting your body and start listening to it. These movements are not a workout. They are a return to being human. Start with one. Just one. Maybe it's the slow walk. Maybe it's the toothbrushing balance. But start today. Because the body you have 10 years from now depends entirely on the choices you make in the next 10 minutes. Now, I want to know, which of these 6 movements surprised you the most? Which one are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. Here is to your health. I'll see you in the next video.